Well, the sessions of this week were focusing on public accountability and transparency reporting.
And it has really been an amazing session whereby we have learned how to be accountable to our own leaders and our own resources.
Journalists can be able to effectively cover stories related to issues of public accountability and understanding the processes of budgeting and how they can be effective at communicating for change.
Some of the key skills I've learned from this session, in everything we're going to showcase outside there to the public, you have to follow a pattern. There is a pattern, there is a flow of everything. For example, from how the funds are gotten from the top to the bottom.
Or to investigate about public services. We hold them accountable for what they do. Like, we do not just have to report a story and end on the surface of it, but we must go deeper and dig deep into it so that we can understand from where it came from and where it has ended, so that we make a good, compelling news story about public accountability.
As we try to venture into public service delivery reporting, let's always ensure that we have the facts. Otherwise, if you don't have the facts, whatever you're saying could be an allegation.
They always tell us, do not befriend your sources. But I will tell you, please befriend your sources if you can. Because that's the only way you're going to, you have a conversation with them and say, it's the news. We really have to, at the end of the day, do our job. I'm also just doing our job.
So far, the sessions I've attended was systems thinking by Mr. Jonathan Tusubira. We looked at events, we looked at trends and patterns and system structure. And my focus was at mental models, where I was able to look at things that I look in the society as normal, but there are big issues that have to be tackled by we the journalists. When I look at an event, I have to look at what is the gap that is missing and then have a point of formulating a story out of that event and then come up with a story that I can work on as a journalist.
Then my other interesting and most liked session was the session on data journalism. I learned how to scrape data in just one single day. I learned how to analyze data as well, and I learned how to use graphs online.
This particular example is showing the activity of an average American in terms of when people wake up, what are the activities they actually do.
So with the fellows of this cohort, we have had the data journalism session, mostly data in public service delivery reporting, how they can source this data, how they can scrap this data, who to go to, when, how, where, all the stories around the figures, statistics, both qualitative and quantitative data.
Well, my experience, I've been learning and unlearning, which I believe are going to make me a good reporter, a good journalist in the near future.
I came with different expectations, but I've been able to get different skills by the different facilitators that we have had that have taken us through the different sessions.
I've gotten a chance to learn quite a lot of things which I didn't know. I've learned how to do intense researching.
It has been a very good experience. I find that these are young, vibrant journalists, the next generation journalists that really want to make a difference in terms of providing solution-based journalism